right, so we have a way to sign up and we have a way to sign in. So we're going to sign in with our main username and password. It all checks out, we try it out, and now we have this dashboard that does nothing. It just shows you a 1. I want this dashboard to have our main header, a little bit of a left menu that we're only going to use for this, but if you want to expand it, you can go ahead, and then show your posts here. This is your dashboard, so it's everything that you do with this site, more or less. So we don't need, well, we do need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We need that, kinda. We need that. But now we're going to make another, bit of views that we're going to put in a folder called templates. Did I make this one yet? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. So in the templates views, we're going to add a couple of files. First one is going to be main header, and you can call it whatever you like. The next one is going to be sub header, which we're probably going to use more than the main, so I don't know why I don't call that one main. And the last one is going to be left, all.php. We're going to start with, first off, let me go to dashboard. I'm going to go through some things with you first here. Well, let's just get rid of this. And we'll get rid of this. And now we're going to just work on the header. So whenever you want to include any of these, you go view, you have to include them here. Templates, not templated, main header, and then you echo view templates left. Now, on top of that, just to give you evidence that we could pass, it doesn't have to be named data, it could be named anything. I'm going to name this one crap. And we are going to put in crap, we're going to put in the title of crap, and we'll just put in your name. And I want to just show you, and then we're going to send it here. I want to just show you that you can name this variable or this array that you're sending with that view anything you want. You don't have to name it data. So with main header, first and foremost, again, that's the most important aspect of it. You have to make sure that it knows you're using HTML. So we don't need, we're going to probably, we really don't need that. So the title, we're just going to do that echo thing, that shorthand echo, and we're going to just put in title. Whenever you reference one of those array indexes, you reference it by the name of the array index. So this way you don't have to say data. I mean, you could say, or in this case, crap title, you could just say title, and it's its own variable, more or less. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to put in our CSS, which of course is going to be this, that, CSS, and we're going to say pages. We're then going to put in another one, Facker public, and again, you probably don't need all that Facker public stuff if it's coming from an actual direct server. Main CSS. I want to make another CSS page called header, because I don't want this stuff to be in any of these other CSS sheets. That's just me. You don't have to worry about that. And then we're also going to do our script. Subscribe. Facker public JS main header JS. And another one. Now, because of the fact that we do not have a means to make icons, we're going to have to actually use what's called a CDN. And we have to implement it here. A CDN is basically a command prompt or whatever, and it's for font awesome. And the reason why we have font awesome CDNs is because, let's go with this one, copy link tag. The reason why we have this is because we need all of those wonderful little icons like the one I'm going to show you for the header. So again, I have my notes. I'm going to be referring to them a lot. But this right now is going to get us prompted to do what we want to do. And the first thing we want to do is we want to make a header. And we're going to call this main header. So now we want 3 sections, right? We want to do the header left. Do I have one named header? Let me see. I don't think I do. Sign up first. Nope. So there you are. Header left, which is just going to be the logo. Header center, which is going to be the search bar. And header right, which is going to be something else. So now in the header left, like I said, we're just going to do what we usually do. We're going to say ul.header logo. And the first one is going to be, well, hold on. Let me go like this. I don't think I need a class for that, but I need a class for this, which would be logo. And reference will be public, just send you back here. And we need an ID. Oops. So that we know we're going back to this one, class logo, F in capital, and then this one will be the same thing. So it looks like we have to send a value for something called ID, right? In that crap array, we're going to have to send something called ID. And let's call this one class. What did I call it last time? Let me see. Where's my main? Screw it. We'll just call it header factor. Okay, so now that's done. But before it freaks out, let's just tell it. Let's say crap ID, and we want the main ID to, I mean, it's pretty much the same, but for the sole purpose of making sure that we're referencing the right things in other pages, we're just going to call it the session ID will be the main ID. And this way we can send, when you click on that logo, it'll send you back to your own dashboard as opposed to somebody else's. Now again, I wanted to use what are these things called? Filters. I want to use filters to ensure that you couldn't do certain things or go certain places. And I mean, if we're doing well with time and stuff, I will eventually give you the gist of it, but I'll show you that, again, as you've seen, whenever I try to redirect, it just sends me to the actual exam dashboard, and I don't want to do that. Even if I have nothing to do with dashboard in my code, it still just keeps sending me there. So let me look over here for a sec. Oh wait, that's the CSS. So let me go to my notes for a sec. So now we have the, okay, so what's it? The icon that I'm looking for is FA search, and we're going to call that header icon. So we go like this. Wait, what did I do? Let me just double check. So search bot. So we go header search spot. And I'm going to put a form in here. You don't have to. It's really not necessary, but I am. And of course, we're going to do the on submit, prompt, event, prevent, default. Again, this is more for styling than anything. Now, this hidden input here, this SRF token is actually going to be pretty interesting because it's going to be the main token for all these pages. So that was the reason why it kind of conked out on us when I was trying to show you the search, how the search works, the auto search. It got screwy, so we're going to call this main token. Main token. Okay, so now we have that. So we want to put the icon, and I think I only had to do that, right? Because you have to know how you reference these things. So, right, okay, so the FA search. Okay, remember that. FA search, and we'll call that main, no, header search icon. Okay, and then we don't have to do anything else, and we'll just put in our input field. Ah, damn it, get over there. Get back there and do that again. Text. ID we don't need. I mean, name we don't need. ID we do need, and we're going to call that main search. And the placeholder is going to say search. So now, with that, we have the actual search bar, but when it searches, right, you want to make sure that, oh yeah, and I need a, we're going to do an on key up function. Almost forgot about that. On key up. You want to do on key up because search blogs. You want to do it on key up because if you don't do it on key up, if you do like on key press or whatever, it delays. So you want to make sure it's on key up. But again, we need an area to find all this stuff. So within that header center, let me just double check. We're going to, yeah, we're going to make a search list. Search list. And the idea is going to be search list, like that. And that's all we're going to do. So now with the right side, we want to get that little round icon thing where when you click on it, you get your header and stuff. I mean, not your header, you get your menu. We want to do that on the right side. So the way we do that is, and I'm going to have to get all this information as actually, yeah, let's do it now because I don't want any more error messages when it comes to this stuff. So what we need is we need the info. What we need is we just need the info. So we're going to go dash info equals new info. All right. And then we're going to go, you don't need that there. I don't need that there. No, I don't. Okay, anyway, excuse me. So we're then going to go, let's go like this. We have to get the information from the info table. So we're going to say get info equals, so now we have the class reference where user ID, and that will be equal to the session ID because that's who that header is supposed to reflect. And we're just going to say get the first. Just get the first. So now we have our ID. We're going to call the title get info username dashboard. Or you could just say your dashboard. Your dashboard. Your dashboard will be fine. You know who you are. You know what your name is. Okay, so that's the title. And that's how you get a title, a dynamic title on each page. And then we're going to say we need the initials, and that equals get info initials. So we already put them together. We're going to get the pick, which is get info pick. And we're going to get the default color, which is get info default color. And I believe that's all we need. So now that that's all sent, we can go back here. All right, so now on the right side, we want to have a main div, which will be header user icon. That'll be the actual main header itself, like the main icon. And then within that, we're going to do a, we can just put a border there. So we're going to do header user interior, right? And now we're going to do an embedded PHP, but we're going to do it in a different way. We're going to go if pick equals blank. We're going to use a colon. So what this does is, this is an if statement, but this way you don't have to keep implementing all your HTML and quotes within the if statement. We could just kind of do that. Or it just looks neater to me. I don't know. Else, and we're going to put in the else, and then we do the same thing with the colon, and then we're going to just end it. And if, all right, so now if the pick equals 0 or equals nothing, we're going to then put in here header initials. And I might actually want to make that a main. Whatever. We'll just do initials. And we're going to make this style background color. And then we're going to just echo out default color. So this is what we did when we got those random hexagonal whatever numbers, those random color numbers. This is the reason why we did it, so we can do that kind of effect where it's typically on like Google sites or whatever, when you don't have a default picture, it just gives you your first initial whatever and a background color. We're doing that. That's what you'll see when we put it together. And then else, we're gonna just put in the image, and the source will equal, and I'm pretty sure that I already made it, right? I already made the folder. Public images users, and then it'll just be big. I don't think I even need that semicolon, actually. I keep putting it in there, but I'm pretty sure I don't need it. In fact, I know I don't need it. So why do I keep doing it? Force of habit, folks. Okay, so within that, if we have the image, then we just put out the image, and I'm gonna, yeah, we can style it in there. Yeah, I don't like that embed style thing. I don't like this. This is gross to me. All right, but in that area, we also want to make another div. And I'm pretty sure I did it that way, right? Main header. See, like, I don't like that embedded shit. It just looks gross to me. You can do it that way if you want. Right, so, okay. So we're going to say header, user, drop down. And what I want to do is I want to, on this, do an onClick of show drop. That's a real easy JavaScript function. It's really not that big a deal. And we're going to do a UL, and we'll say header user list. And the first one will be a reference to public. We're going to do the ID. No, I'll keep doing it. And that'll be your profile. Just keep doing it. Profile. We do another one where the A reference references yourself back to your edit. We'll go edit, and that'll be edit profile. And then we'll do the last one, which will be the logout, which we already know works because we already tested that out. Let's log out. And log out. We'll make it 2 words. All right, so there's our header. The left side's going to be a lot easier. The left side is just going to be main left. It's just going to be one thing. It's really not a big deal. I mean, when you look at Blogger itself, you notice main left top. You notice that they have a whole list of things. We're not going to do any of that. Main left bottom. Main left top is the only thing that we're really going to have anything in. So we're going to go main left link. And yeah, I think that's about it. And then we can just go A. And this will be public blog new. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And that was what? New? Was it? What did I call it again? Oh, shorts. What did I call it? Was it new blog or create? Ah, fuck. Well, let's look at Blogger. Let's take a look. I'm already logged in. New post. I totally knew that. And we'll do it with the plus sign. Okay, so that's it. That's all we're doing with that. So the top, the link itself with that, and that's that. Okay, so the left is all set. So, in the subheader, we're going to just copy this. All right, and we're going to go like this. And we're just going to get rid of the search. Where's the search? So the header center, we're going to get rid of that. And that's our subheader. Once we're done styling the main header, what are we at in terms of time? Wow, 20 minutes already. Once we're done, time flies when you're having fun. Once we're done styling the main header, the subheader will just work itself in. It's not a big deal. So, we should have something, right? And we do, and it sucks. But that should actually not be that. Why is that like that? Wait, I put that in the, hold on. I thought I put logo in, let me see. Where are you, logo? There you are. Oh. All right, let's change that then. I kind of figured. Let's go like this. So logo shouldn't be here. Logo should be here because I'm referencing the aref logo. Yeah, baby. So that should change that. What's with the 1? Why is there a 1? Oh, wait. Did I take that out? I did not take that out. I got to open the dashboard page. Get out of here, you stupid fuck. All right, there we go. Now, when I do this, oh, there's my F. Okay, so it looks kind of big. That's what she said. So anyway, look, I got my CD and I got my background color and it's spread all across the universe. We don't want that. We don't want any of this. We want to change this. Is that supposed to be that big? That's what she said. Yeah, that's that big. Fuck it. We're going to keep it like that. I don't care. So now it's time to style this bad boy, and we're going to do that. Let's go to, let's make our new CSS, which was header, right? Header CSS. Header, there you go. All right, so we'll just put in header and header styling. We'll go like that. And then down here, we'll just say left styling. Left styling. Even though we're calling it header, we're going to just do that. So, I called all of this what? Main header. That's what I called it. But then I made everything else header. Heh. Good job. Main header. Header. There we go. With 100% height. I'm going to say 60 pixels. That's what I did last time. Border bottom. 1 pixel solid RGBA. 0.2. We've done this a million times. Padding 5 pixels. Oh yeah, and then we're going to do our usual display flex, and then our justify content space between, and then we should be ready to go. Should be good. And there you go. All right, so now we got to do, well, that's just something else. Oh boy, I mean that does look very, very large, doesn't it? I mean, it looks huge. Why does it look so big? Did I do anything with this? Am I calling something I shouldn't be calling something? I don't think so. Wait, hold on. Did I call that before? No, I think I named everything. So if I look at my other pages, I think I named everything. Let me look at the landing page for a sec. Landing. No. Didn't call it that. It's all landing something. I don't know why it looks that big. Is it really? Whatever. All right, so I said that it was going to be 60. What am I doing? So it's going to be 60 height. We'll keep it at that. But now, and then I called this what? I called this, I might want to make that logo smaller. In fact, let me do that. Let me go to main. I don't think I need that much padding. I'll say 10 pixels. Let's take a look. That's better. Okay. So now I got to get, what do we call this? Main header, header left. No, header logo. And we're going to go list style, none, and then header logo, li. That would be display inline, and then header logo, a text decoration none, and then we called this, I called this main header fecker. And we're going to make that. I'm gonna give the color. I'm gonna get darker than that. And font family, I think, is Roboto. And font size is 20 pixels. And margin left, 5 pixels. And then header fecker, when you hover, it'll be the color. Did I make it white or black? I think I made it black. Color will be RGBA. RGBA, I guess we'll make it lighter then. We'll go in reverse and we'll say transition, 0.2 seconds easy. Okay, now we're at how many minutes? I'm going to stop here. When I return, we will continue. Let me just see what this looks like. When I return, we will continue. Yeah, it looks better. No wonder why I made it. Son of a diddly. Let's put that as 15. I don't know why that happens, why it shrinks it, but there you go. That's why I made it 15 in the first place. There we go. So now when you do that, see. And we'll finish this, we'll finish this, we'll finish this, and we'll finish all this when I come back. Hopefully, I will see you in just a second. Where am I? Come on out, you. See you in just a second.